and dies while the door closes, leaving the participants stuck inside. The clock on the wall resets and now counts 24 hours before the lockdown ends. Amir comes out of Burke's office and tells everyone to stay awake because if they fall asleep, they'll die. He explains he saw the tests and that for the last 4 days, their brains have been pushed into overdrive, so now they're shutting down. Everyone panics and Ray even gets a bit aggressive while the others try to push the door to no avail. In the rec room, the television plays a message from the company asking them to be patient. Next they look around and find a bunch of smelling salts, so each of them gets 5 packets that should last all night. Amir warns them to use them at the last second, but Ray immediately uses one anyway. Then Ray finds some medicine in a cabinet, but Amir immediately warns them against it. In fact, he advises not to drink coffee either. Any kind of stimulant will just make the metaphoric flames in their brains burn faster. Amir is sure this is treatable, so they need to wait for the doors to open and find help. For the next few hours, the group tries their best to stay awake. By now they've been awake for 100 hours. Amir thinks that the brain inflammation will go down now that they don't take the medicine anymore, but when he scans Claire's brain for a checkup, the results terrify him. However, he doesn't tell the others. As Claire walks down the corridor, she feels incredibly dizzy and begins hearing her mother's voice. She decides to record a message for her mother, who is under palliative care in the hospital because her liver was ruined by all the drinking. However, Claire ends up deleting the video. Afterward, she finds the mice in the lab and decides to free them, but they refuse to go away. With 16 hours to go, the group starts having trouble staying awake. Ray slaps his cheek to get rid of the drowsiness because he's already used all his salts, and soon he starts bothering the others, asking them to share theirs, but nobody wants to help him. Meanwhile, Amir continues to run tests in the exam room with the 2 bodies, and suddenly Burke sits up behind him. However, when Amir turns around, she's still down and dead, which means he's starting to experience hallucinations. In the rec room, Claire stares at the wall while she continues to hear her mother's voice. Darkness takes over her vision as she remembers her creepy childhood room, but before she gives in, Marcus snaps her out of it. Claire can't understand how